Hello, how y'all doing? This is True 7. I'm Devorjae, and I'm bringing you another new episode. It's been a while since I've done many episodes, for the reason being the subject of today's video, shadow banning. I've personally been shadow banned over the years. My videos do not reach the audiences. And for those who don't know what shadow banning is, it's you just have to think of what a shadow does or what shade does. It pretty much, it's darker and it covers the light. So there are many light workers around the world, such as I, who are being shadow banned because of the information that we're pushing forward out in the communities and the media, especially the internet, the double-edged sword of information. And it's up to the viewers in the outside world to, discern what is false and what is factual. But for the most part, this video is about the shadow banning of light workers, and I'm going to tell you why that is happening. Because within our spectrum of time, we're at that point where, as I said, light workers and these certain spirits that go by the labels of indigos or blue-ray children or whatever spiritual sense of a soul that incarnates here, we're pushing forward information that enlightens people. So, and even if it's not for spiritual purposes, there are people who are just working in the journalist system, or who are just not taking too much constriction or control or rigidness or things that just aren't fully justified. And we're just at that time period where a lot of things can be out in the open, and the governed powers have the ability to shadow ban. And when I say governed powers, that means all major corporations and major entities for the most part. And a major thing that is reaching headway, which is the biggest secret in the world, is pretty much what our world is. So that's why the shadow ban thing has popped up to more of a forefront, because many light workers and truthers and just people who speak about plausible information are being monotone, because information travels fast and minds are waking up. And the flat earth, whether you want to say synopsis, the flat earth idea is something that is causing government powers to switch up what they're doing. They have to keep the minds as minute as they can. And as the powers of the material world try to lower population's vibration, light workers are constantly putting information that could keep it up. So there's always like a teeter-totter and a balance. But sooner or later, the truthful information can counterbalance the negative monetizing frequencies that the government powers are trying to put out. So we're seeing it before our eyes. And the crazy thing is that unless you're aware enough or you care enough, it changes how the world is going. For instance, the corporation NASA, which is governed by our higher powers that are used majorly to sway our minds, they are now changing their whole retrospect, their whole information, their whole concept of space, built off the fact that people are raising their consciousness. Recently, they have put out into mainstream science that our atmosphere is bigger than we thought it was. And if any rational, non-decalcified human can think, it would make them wonder, like, this is space. How can you have miscalculated where our moon is in our atmosphere? And how could you misplace actually how big our atmosphere is? And how come you haven't been up to this planetary body called the moon? So yeah, so I do hope that this video reaches many people in the masses, and that I can get unshadow banned and I can shed actually, it gets to the point now with media that social media sites have now where you have to pay to reach an audience. It didn't used to be that way 2 to 3 years ago, but because, as I said, vibration is reaching higher and people becoming more aware of things, they are making all the checkpoints that they can to keep things under wraps. But it won't be long. It will be within the next 5 to 10 years that the whole synopsis of what people understand about our world will change. And it's part of the agenda, but as that agenda is honestly pushing a little bit forward than the powers that be would like it, they're making their adjustments, best believe, as well. And look for, like I said, within the next 5 to 10 years for a major crisis that will honestly kind of hinder or cover up our realm and what it actually is. I look forward to, if you search, I want to say his last name is Burks or Zolenberg, but there's since the flat Earth is reaching a headway, there are actually many truthers and flat earthers have finally gotten on with people who have the resources and money to actually schedule a voyage, and this will be televised. The revolution will be televised, and I don't think this has any ties with any higher government powers or any entities who are working with the higher governments who are trying to sway the minds. So it'll be interesting to see what does happen. But even out of the flat earth is things that deal with pedophilia and how the abortion laws, there's so much that's going on undercover to suppress awareness. But that's pretty much it. This video was pretty much just to bring information on shadow banning and what shadow banning is and why the shadow banning is taking place at a super high rate. Such corporations like even YouTube, every major platform, Google, every internet search engine has went through trials to deplete certain information that reaches the masses. Go think about that and wonder why. Thanks for watching, and I'll have plenty more videos to come. Bye-bye.